शङ्करांश भूम शङ्करार्यपीठसद्गुरुन् शुद्धसत्त्वभासुरान् सुवर्त्मनीतभूसुरान् सर्वभूतसौख्यदान् क्षमाकरान् यतीश्वरान्.
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. श्रीगुरुचरणद्वन्द्वं वन्देऽहं मतितदुस्सहद्वन्द्वं भ्रान्तिग्रहोपशान्तिं वाङ्मयं यस्य भजितमातन्ते. So the next shloka here, where the enlightened person gives expression to his experience of Sarvatma Bhava in so many ways. So here he says, Lakshana Lakshamayoham Lakshanikoham Layadi Rahitoham Labhalabhamayoham Labdhavyanam Alabhyamano Aham. So Lakshana is that which is a means to know something. Lakshyam is the thing to be known. So the means and end both are me alone. That is, in the whole creation, everywhere anything that is known through any means is me alone. That is, there is no tripity in anything. So if wherever someone is knowing something, that someone is this Atman, that is me, and the means that he is employing to know something is again me, and what he is trying to know, that also is me. So there is nothing like divisions of knower, knowing, and known. The thing is me alone. So this is one way of expressing Sarvatma Bhava. And Advaita. Lakshanikoham. Lakshanika is I am known only through Lakshanas. Lakshana is, for example, in the Advaita tradition, Aham Brahmasmi, that Tattva and Tvam Padam, Tattvamasi, both are indicated meanings only, not the straight meaning of the words you and Brahman. So Tattvamasi, where Tvam, the person who is addressing, the Acharya is addressing the disciple, saying that you are Brahman. So that you doesn't mean the body-mind complex, but the pure Atman. And Brahman also doesn't mean Ishvara, the creator, but then pure Nirguna Swarupa. So that Lakshanikaha means I am known through only Lakshanas, not through the straight meaning or the first-hand meaning, but the distilled or the indicated meaning. Layadi Rahitoham, I do not have dissolution, etc. In here, that Laya, etc. here is not Srishti Sthiti Laya, but the various states that are said to be obstacles to meditation. Then Labha Labha Mayoham. So Labha is gain, Alabha is loss. So everywhere, whatever is gained and whatever is lost is me alone. Labdhavyanam Alabhyamanoham. So Labdhavyam is that which can be attained. But then I am not something which can be attained at all, because I am the Swarupam of the person who is trying to know himself. So I am not something external to the person who is trying to know himself. So Labdhavyam is anything that is external to me can be said to be attained or reached. But then I am myself, this Atman. So here that Labdhavyam doesn't apply, because I am myself. I am not external to myself. Lakshana Lakshyo Ubayamayaha. I am both the means and the end. Lakshanika Lakshana Gamyaha. That is, I am known only through the Lakshana, not through the primary meaning, but through the secondary meaning. Layadi Rahitaha. Laya Vikshepakko Upayayi Rahitaha. So I am free from the means that are gone through by a person who is trying to attain Samadhi. So Laya is dissolution or absorption, and that is the that is also one obstacle. Then Vikshepa is distraction or scattering of the mind. Kshipta is restless or being agitated. Mudha is dull or stupefied. So here, Laya, Vikshepa, Kshipta and Mudha, they are all said to be obstacles to attain Samadhi. So I am free from all these obstacles. That's what he is saying. Rayati Rahitaha. Labha Labha Mayoham. Labha Labha Mayaha Ubhayarupaha. That is, what is gained and what is lost, both are me alone. If someone were to grieve that I have lost something, that what is lost is also me alone. So there is no such thing as something is lost. That way, in the Gita also it's repeatedly said that one has to maintain equanimity in both gain and loss. Because gain and loss are only two events in life, but they are not the ultimate truth. They come and go. Labdhavyanam alabhyamanoham. Labdhavyanam praptavyanam madhye alabhyamanaha aprapyamano hameva. So there are so many things that need to attain, and that they can be attained also. But here, the attaining of self-realization or attaining of enlightenment is only in a figurative way, whereas attaining a post or attaining a position or attaining a status or something is in real terms. But here, that is not the way with respect to Atman. So that's why he is specifying that I am something that cannot be attained at all, in that sense. Then, varnashrama rahitoham, varnamayoham, varenya ganyoham, vachama gocharoham, vachasam arthe pade nivishtoham. Varnashrama rahitoham. Varna and ashramas refer to the body-mind complex only and not the Atman, so I am free from them. Then Varnamayoham, Varna is here alphabets, so all the alphabets which are used to in speech, they are all me alone. Varenya Ganyoham, Varenya is those who are exalted persons in the creation, and all of them, they consider something as exalted is this Atman. So Varenya Ganyoham, I am the one who is counted as the supreme or first by the exalted ones. In the Taittiriya Upanishad also, we have that statement, Asanneva sabhavati asad brahmeti veda chet asti brahmeti chet veda santamenam tato viduriti. So a person who rejects or negates Brahman, he himself ends up being negated. But then, on the other hand, if someone were to realize Brahman and that way assert that Brahman alone is real, and that person will be considered to be a Santa, a saint or a sage by the others who are already enlightened or those who are in the path of enlightenment. So, that distinction it makes. So, here also, Varenya Ganyoham means the Varenyas are those sages or the exalted ones, and they consider this Atman alone to be the only one and only thing to be worth counting. But everything is worthless for them. Then Vacham Agocharoham. Vak is the speech, and there are so many stages in speech also. I am distinct from all of them in the sense I cannot be attained by speech. Then Vachasam Arthe, that is, I cannot be reached by the speech, does not reach me at all. In the sense I am beyond speech. Then Vachasam Arthe Pade Nivishtoham. Vachasam is the speech, again speech, and the meaning of any speech or any word and the word itself. I am the one who is enlivening a speech and the word, the word and the meaning of any word. So I am the word and I am also the meaning of the word. That's the idea. Vagartha sampraktau vagartha pratipattaye jagatah pitarau vande Parvati Parameshwarau is the shloka of Kalidasa. So there, Vak is speech, Artha is the meaning, and the way speech and meaning are inseparable, there he considers Parvati and Parameshwara to be of that nature. So here he says, word also is me, and the meaning of the word also is me. varnashrama ubhayarahitaha, that is varna and ashrama. Varna is the various that is like Brahmana, Kshatriya and all that. Ashrama is Brahmacharya, Garhastya, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So both Varna and Ashrama refer to the body-mind complex only, but not for the Atman. Varnamayaha, Matrikamayaha. That is, Varna is alphabets. All the alphabets which are indispensable for speech, those alphabets also are me alone. In the sense, I alone am appearing as these alphabets which are used by people to speak or convey something. Varenya Ganyaha. Varenyeshu Ganyaha Manyaha. That is, I am the one who is regarded as the highest by the exalted persons. Vacham Abhocharaha. Paradinam Abhisheha. Para is Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama and Vaikari. These are the 4 stages involved in a speech manifesting itself. So, Para is the most subtle one and nobody can hear it. Then, Pashyanti is the next one, a little more grosser. Then, Madhyama is even more grosser, and Vaikari is the one which we come to hear. So, when a person speaks a word which can be heard by others, before he speaks that word which is coming out of his throat or vocal cord, there are 3 stages which are very subtle. So, depending on the subtlety or the gradation of subtlety, Para is the subtlemost. Then Pashyanti, then Madhyama, and then Vaikari. Vaikari is the vak which is manifesting as the one sound which can be heard by others. Then Vachasam, Vakyanam, Arthe, Padecha, Nivishtaha, Artharupena, Pravishto, Ahameva. So, Pade, that is the meaning and the words in both. I am the one which is who am the meaning. Without meaning, there can't be a word at all. Every word has to convey some meaning. So, I am the word, I am the meaning in every word. Then, Shramadama Virahita Manasam Shastra Shatairapi Agamyamanoham Sharanamahameva Vidusham Shakalikrita Vivida Samshaya Ganoham. Shamadama Virahita Manasam, those who are devoid of the qualifications that are required to know Brahman, that is the Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shakka, Sampatti. He has named only these 2. These Shama and Dama, which are a part of the 6 qualities required within the Shamadhi Shakka, but then the others are also to be taken as indicative, upalakshan. Shamadama Virahita Manasam, those who are devoid of these, even though they are very well qualified in various shastras like Nyaya, Vyakarana, Mimamsa, and even Vedanta, they cannot attain me, which is the ultimate goal of the Vedanta, if they are devoid of Shamadama. Then Sharana Mahameva Vidusham. So I am the one which is the goal of the knowers of truth. We can see a kind of similarity in the Vishnu Sahasranama. Muktanam Paramagatihi. So Muktanam Paramagatihi. In the Shiva Sahasranama, it is Bhaktanam Paramagatihi. So here, Muktanam Paramagatihi is the one, the ultimate goal of those who are jnanis or who are liberated in life. Sharanam Ahameva Vidusham Shakali Krita Vividha Samshaya Ganoham. Samshaya is doubt. Vividha Samshaya is doubt of in various fields or faculties or various types of doubts which are there for a person throughout the life. These doubts are shattered or they are negated or dispelled because of Atma Dhyana. We have the famous Upanishad statement, Vidyate Gridhe Grantihi Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha Kshiyante Chasya Karmani Tasmin Drishte Paravare. So here that mantra says that when a person attains the direct realization of Brahman, these things happen. One is Hridaya Grantihi, that is the Atma Anatma connection is now rendered null and so this dispelling of all doubts, this also is a result of or an effect. Tion chasya karmani, all his karmas, that is sanchita karma and agami karma, all those karmas will be rendered null and void, and they will be rendered ineffective or incapable of giving him another janma. So here, these are the three effects stated there in the mantra. So here he is stating that I am the one who is free from all doubts. But here we have to take into consideration when he says that I am free from all doubts, the doubts pertaining to the jiva, pertaining to the jivatma, pertaining to Brahman, pertaining to the world, in the sense, what is the status of the world, what is the nature of the jiva, and what is nature of Ishvara, and what is nature of bondage and liberation. Regarding all these things, his doubts will be dispelled. It's not to be taken as whether he will be doubting about, whether he will not have any doubts about computers or astronomy or whatever. So these are all fields where doubt can be there for even for an enlightened person. But here, when the Upanishad says that he will be free from doubts, what it means is free from these doubts which are of the ontological nature. Then shamadama virahita manasamiti. Shamadamadi sadhana virahita manasam purushanam shastra shatairapi aneka shastra avagahanaihi api agamyamano aprapyaha. So I can't be reached or realized by those who are devoid of shamadamadi sadhana. So he is giving all those also in the Padam Adi here. Even though they are very well versed in various shastras, they might have got very great awards and titles and all that with regard to Vyakarana or Tarka and all that. But still, if they don't have this Shamadama and all that, they can't realize Brahman or Atma. Vidusham Jnaninam Sharanam Sthanam. So I am the destination of all Jnanis. That is Bhaktanam, Muktanam Paramagatihi or Bhaktanam Paramagatihi Sthan. Then Shakali Krita Vivida Samshaya Ganaha Chinnaha Aneka Prakarakaha Yaha Samshaya Ganaha Sandeha Samuha So Ameva. So I am free from all doubts pertaining to these things which I said earlier, ontological things, which many people have throughout their lives. One day a person who has realized his true nature, he will have the greatest clarity, absolute clarity about birth, death, bondage, liberation, Jiva Swarupa, Ishvara Swarupa, Brahma Swarupam, Jagat Swarupam and all that. Then going to the next sloka, 141. Shadbhava virahitoham, Shadguna rahitoham, Ahita rahitoham, Shadkosha virahitoham, Shatrimshat tattva jala rahitoham. So here also a poetic with all shat, that is 6 hexads. There are several hexads which are groups with 6 members. Shadbhava virahitaha. Shadbhava is the very popular Shadbhava vikaraha. Jayate, asti, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, iti. Which a created object will undergo, especially the body. Then I am free from all these transformations, 6-fold transformations. Because Atman is not a created one at all, so it doesn't undergo any of these Shadbhava vikaras. Then Shadguna rahitaha. Here guna means taste. There are certain tastes which are recognized as Madhura, Amla, Abana, Katu, Tikta and Kashaya. So these are all the 6 Shadrasaha. Then I am free from all this because these Shadrasas will have relevance only with the body mind complex and not to the Atma. Then Aham Ahita Rahitaha. Ahita is something which is detrimental. So he will not do anything that is detrimental to himself. In the sense, Atman is beyond any cause and effect. So nothing can affect the Atman at all. So I am free from that Ahita. Ahita is a detriment. It's something which is detrimental. Shatkosha virahitaha. Here, kosha is the aspects which the infant gets from both parents. So what those are explained in the commentary. I am free from that because this pertains to the body only, not to the Atma. Then Shatrimshat Tattvajala Rahitoham. This Shatrimshat is 36 tattvas are accepted in the Shaiva Gama. And I am free from that because all those tattvas pertaining to the creation and the Jiva, which is Jiva, the one who is the observer of the creation, and the creation which is the Bhogya for the Jiva. So here I am transcending this 6 Shatrimshat tattva because I am Atman, which is free from creation itself, so I don't have any role in creation at all. So that is the idea, in the absolute sense. Shadbhava virahitaha iti. Shadbhava virahito asti ityadi sharira dharma rahitaha. So the sixfold transformations, like Jayate, that is the birth one. The first is birth. Then Asti. Asti is the one which is giving the existence, worldly existence to the Jiva. So taking the birth is the first transformation. Second one is getting the existence status. Then Vardate is growing, and Viparinamate is transforming. Avakshiyate is degenerating, and Nashati is the death, final death. So I am free from all these transformations. Shadguna Rahitaha, Madhuradi Shadguna Rahitaha. Madhura is sweet, Amla is sour, we can say. Lavana is salty, Katu is taste. Tikta can be taken as bitter and all that. Kashaya is Sangala. Then Ahita Rahitoham, Swasya Anishta Rahitaha. So I do not do anything that is detrimental to me. In the sense, Atman is beyond all these things. So naturally, I am free from anything that can be said to be detrimental. So detrimental or favorable can happen only to the body mind complex and not to the Atman. Shatkosha Virahitaha, Pitrija Koshatrayam, Matrija Koshatrayam, that Virahitaha. So from the father, from both parents, the infant or the child which is born is getting contributions, and from the father 3 and mother 3, what those are is explained in a shloka here. Pitrubhyam Ashitat Annat Shakkojaha Jayate Bahuhu. So the first line of the shloka says that the food consumed by the parents will be the input for the fetus to develop. Then Shatkoshaha Jayate Bahuhu. So these are 6 in number. Snayavaha Nadi Abhyantaragata Snehaha Astini Snayavaha Astini Majjacha Jayate Pitrataha. That is, Snayu is said to be the nerves. Then Asti is bone, and Majja is the marrow. So these 3 come from the father, and then Tvam Mamsa Shonitam iti Matradasya. Twak is the skin, Mamsa is the flesh, and Shoni is blood. So these 3 come from the mother. So that's what this shloka says. Iti Shivagitayam Ukta Kosha Shaktanti. Shivagita, there is one Shivagita which is like Bhagavat Gita. Shivagita is said to be from the Padma Purana, and there are some 3 or 4 bhashyas also for that. That also has chapters like Bhagavad Gita, and it is Paratattva only. Here, in this, while in the Gita it is a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna, here it is between Shiva and Rama. So that's how the Shiva Gita goes. A lot of Advaita Tattvam also is there in that. A Jagadguru of the Sringeri Peetham of the 15th or 16th century, he has written a commentary on that, and it has been published also. Shatrimshat Tattvajala Rahitaha. Shatrimshat Tattvani Shaivagame Bhuta Panchakam. So in the Shaivagama, these 36 tattvas are enumerated, and this Acharya is also enumerating them. Bhuta Panchakam is the 5 popular Panchabhutas: Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, and Prithvi. Then Prana Panchakam. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. So these are 5 plus 5, 10. Indriyani, Chaturdasha. Indriyani is the four Karmendriyas 5, Jnanendriyas 5, and the 4 Manas, Buddhi, Ahankara, and Chitta. So that can be taken. So 14. Then Mahan is 1, Kalaha is 1, Pradhanam is 1, Maya, Vidya, Purushaha, Maya, Avidya, Purushaha, Bindu, Nadaha, Shakti, Shivaha, Shantaha, Atitaha. So these are all having some specific definitions also. Then we get an opportunity to see into that, look into that, an authoritative text on this Shaivagama. Maybe we'll be able to know what these are really in that system. Then going on to the next next sloka 142. Samvit Sukatmakoham Samadhi Sankalpa Kalpa Vrikshoham Samsara Virahitoham Sakshatkaro Aham Atma Vidyayaha. So Samvit is pure consciousness, Atma Surupam, Jnana Surupam, Sukatmakaha. That is, I am that Ananda, bliss of the Atman. Then Samadhi Sankalpa Kalpa Vrikshokam. Kalpa Vriksha is the wish-fulfilling tree, celestial tree. Then Samadhi and Sankalpa are those wish-fulfilling trees, which in truth are me alone. So in the sense, when a person is in Samadhi, he is said to attain the Supreme, that is, Brahmavidapnoti Param, Tadeshabhyukta, Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahma, Soshnute Sarvan Kaman Saha. So he is said to be experiencing the totality of all joys, all desires in the a person can have, the ultimate. Then Sankalpa is whatever he is desiring to have, he can have, or whatever he is resolving to do or attain, he can attain. So that is one Yoga Siddhi also you can say. So Samadhi Sankalpa Kalpa Vrikshoham. Samsara, so whether he is a yogi or a jnani or whoever is experiencing all this, it is me alone. That's the idea here. Samsara virahitoham, I am free from samsara, that is bondage. Then sakshatkaro aham atma vidyayaha. Atma vidya is the akandakara vritti, and I am that sakshatkara a person attains when he realizes Atma. Samvit Sukatmakaha, Jnana Sukhamayaha. So I am consciousness and bliss. Then Samadhi Sankalpa Kalpa Vrikshaha. Samadhishcha Sankalpascha Tayoho Kalpa Vrikshaha. So I am the wish-fulfilling tree, which can be said to be Samadhi and Sankalpa. Then Samsara Virahitaha, Samsara Atitaha. So I have transcended the bondage, so I am free from that. Atma Vidyayaha Sakshatkaraha, Brahma Vidyayaha Sakshat Anubhavaha. So this is the direct experience of the Atma Jnanam or Brahma Jnanam. So this is also me alone. So whoever is getting that, I am that alone. So that is the idea here. It need not refer to him only particularly, but wherever this Atma Vidya or Brahma Vidya is spoken, it is me alone that is meant there. So here we end this session. Shri Guru Charanadvandvam Vandegam Atita Dussahatvandvam Bhranti Grahopashantim Pam Sumayam Yasya Vasitam Atante Evastu Parameshwaraha Acharya Shankaracharya Janma Janmani Vidya Sampanam Vitaragam Vivekinam